So let's talk about a huge question in real estate today. When it comes to selling a home, what actually works better, pixels or pillows? We're going to break down the strategic choice between virtual and traditional staging and figure out how to make a property absolutely irresistible to buyers. This right here, this is the core challenge, isn't it? You see, an empty property might look like a blank canvas to you, but for most buyers, it's just a puzzle they can't solve. It feels cold, impersonal, and it's almost impossible for them to picture their life happening in that space. The whole point of staging is to turn that question mark into a home. And this quote just nails it. Staging is so much more than just furniture. It's about shaping a buyer's perception. Whether you're using digital pixels or real pillows, you're helping them see their future inside those four walls. And that emotional connection, well, that's what gets a deal done. Okay, let's kick things off with the virtual transformation. We're talking about a solution that is fast, super creative, and, a lot easier on the wallet. This is the modern digital answer to that empty room problem. And honestly, when it's done right, it can be a total game changer. So, how does this all work? Well, think of it like digital magic for real estate. Designers take these high-quality photos of empty rooms, and then, using some really cool software, they add everything: sofas, rugs, art, even plants, to create a stunning, fully furnished space. And you know the best part? Not a single moving truck is ever involved. The advantages here are huge. First off, speed and cost. I mean, you can have professionally staged photos ready for your online listing in just a few days, all for a tiny fraction of the cost of physical staging. And the flexibility is incredible. You want to show the same room with a sleek modern look and a cozy traditional one? No problem. It's a seriously powerful marketing tool. But, and this is a big but, it's not without its challenges. For one, you've got to be transparent. It's non-negotiable. You must disclose that the images are virtually staged. And second, the illusion only works online. If a buyer shows up to a home that isn't absolutely spotless, you create this huge disconnect between the dream they saw on their screen and the reality right in front of them. And that can kill a deal in a heartbeat. So let's see how this plays out in the real world. Let's take a look at a fantastic success story. This one involves a condo in Taunton that was really struggling to get any attention. And this is just a perfect example of its power. The condo was clean, sure, but it felt cramped and just uninviting. The agent had it virtually staged, and bam, the listing just took off. All of a sudden, buyers could see how a big sofa could fit, how the bedroom could be this cozy retreat. The property went under contract super fast, all because people could finally visualize its true potential. So that's the power of pixels. But how does it really stack up against the classic approach? Okay, let's talk about the pillows. Traditional physical staging. Traditional staging? Well, it's really the art of using actual furniture and decor to spark that emotional connection the very second a buyer walks through the front door. This isn't just about making great photos. It's about crafting the entire in-person experience. And this is where traditional staging really shines. The impact is immediate and it's undeniable. Buyers don't have to imagine anything. They can feel it. They can walk around the furniture, get a true sense of the room's scale, and really understand the flow of the home. This builds incredible trust, right? Because what they saw online is exactly what they experience in person. There are no surprises. Of course, creating that powerful in-person impact does come with a trade-off. The upfront investment is significantly higher, for sure. You're dealing with the real-world logistics of movers and timelines. And if the home isn't empty, you also have the headache of figuring out where to store the owner's belongings. Okay, so we've looked at both pixels and pillows. Now for the million-dollar question. How do you decide which one is the right choice for your specific property? Look, there is no single right answer here. It's not that simple. The best choice always comes down to a few key things: the property itself, your timeline, and of course, your budget. It's not about which method is better overall, but which one is the smartest strategic fit for your situation. This little chart actually makes the choice pretty clear. Let's say you're flipping a condo and you need to get it listed like yesterday on a tight budget. Well, virtual staging is almost definitely your best bet. But now picture this. You're selling a multi-million-dollar luxury home. In that case, the investment in traditional staging to create that jaw-dropping in-person emotional impact is probably what's going to secure that top-dollar offer. So when you boil it all down, success just comes down to being intentional. It's not about just picking one method over the other. It's about picking the right method for the right reasons to maximize your return. And that's really the bottom line. Whether you end up choosing pixels or pillows, a smart, tailored staging strategy is your surest path to attracting the right buyers and getting a higher price. It's all about transforming a simple property into a compelling story, one that a buyer can't wait to be a part of. So as we wrap this up, the real question isn't just pixels or pillows. It's much more strategic than that. Are you selling a property or are you selling a vision? Because in today's market, the story you choose to tell might just be the most valuable asset you have.